Hello there! Welcome to part 5 of this little challenge of mine. An honor mode challenge in which I avoid the usage of items, with the exceptions of obligatory items and food. We start off at the Grym Forge and quickly head over to the crash. We deal with essentially all of them.
Do you have it? Give it to me. No.
And then fight the last guardian before leveling up, choosing banishment as it is an abjuration spell. We pick up this item as I would consider it to be an obligatory item, since I want to fight the many bosses of this game. The strategies I employ here is, for one, using summons and find familiars to manipulate where his swords are summoned. I also use them to tank the swords, and I use spiritual weapon, which is immune to psychic damage, to proc opportunity attacks. Other than that, the important thing, or the big thing that I used, was to give myself a surprise round as I finish off the goons, which makes this fight quite easy. We head into the Astral Prism. We play fetch with Scratch, and then we head back to the Underdark, actually. Here we see Scratch sniff something, so he kills himself and kills Balin. But now it's time to finally fight Grym. We pick up these two items necessary in order to summon him. We slam the hammer, and he is awakened. And speaking of awakened, his feature named that very same is one that I'm not that familiar with. It makes it a bit harder to manipulate him as he gets double his movement speed. But still, we do what damage we can, then bring down the hammer. Next step, get him to be vulnerable once again. As I'm waiting for that, I bring down some of the methods. Make it so that Grym walks back and forth. Due to Awakened, he does have enough speed to attack me. That is also why I used the slow spell earlier, but he broke free of that condition. Here, you'll see that you can actually attack methods, kill them, and avoid their death explosion. All you need is to be quick with your click. We continue bringing him back and forth. And here, disaster is about to strike. My intent being bringing him under the hammer to attack Gale. But his temporary hit points are removed. A shockwave is let forth. The hammer gets brought down, not onto him, but onto Gale. This makes the combat a bit scarier, a massive heal. Let the lava flow, and now we make it the safe way. Have Will be a sacrificial lamb. We give him Sanctuary to avoid opportunity attacks. And then we bring down the hammer once more. Grym begins to waddle his way towards Karlach. Gets into the lava but does not get the melted condition, not deep enough it seems. So I reposition. At this point I have close to no spells left, just one on certain. And my members are dying. Thankfully, Karlach does not get just one, not just two, but 3 critical hits in one turn, leaving Gale the opening to finish Grym off.
Who there, wanderer?
Elminster.
Right. This way, then?
Oh, was that Gale's granddad? Fucking wizards, man.
I'll be here eating dirt or whatever.
We swap Karlach out for Shadowheart. And we enter
Careful around here.
the Shadow-Cursed lands.
No!
Useful spells, Daylight, Radiant damage, Turn Undead. This is a haven for clerics. I find these birds, these suicidal birds, one could say.
You there!
Get to Last Light Inn.
What are you doing? He's the one who didn't make a fuss of our thieving. I pretty much trust him with my life.
Congratulations.
Here,
You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt.
we talk to some people.
Hells.
We take a long rest. And then we go over to Isabel to get our blessing.
Maiden protect you.
But that also means the attack arrives. Isabel already taking 1/3 of her HP. I try to give a mage armor to save her somewhat. And then she just dies without me given the chance to even do anything.
To battle!
The last light in has fallen. We are now left facing a horde of these undead creatures. Fortunately, we are well equipped to deal with them. We have Daylight, we have AoE spells, we have Turn Undead, and there are even a few barrels left around this place. Jaheira, amazing use of Entangle. The end of this encounter means that we level up. For my big healer, I'm going to go with Tough, and for the other companions, I'm just gonna pick Stat Increase, Ability Improvement. I also have Longstrider for Gale now. The death of Last Light Inn proves to be a blessing in disguise, as I can actually use Speak with Undead to begin the search for Thaniel. But that's gonna be it for this part. Thank you for watching, and next up we're gonna try to traverse these shadow-cursed lands without the use of a moon lantern or of a pixie. So that's gonna be interesting. But for now, I bid thee farewell.